Welcome. Thank you for being here, especially because this was such a big week. I know you had all the stuff due for the end of the semester, and I'm so proud of each of you, and thank you for your time and showing up for us. So I would love to open up with this question, because I think this is the one that we actually get the most on admissions calls, is how do people know if this is the right program for them? So how did you know that this was the right program for you? And maybe Anita, I would love to have you go first if you're open to it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. That's such a good question. I mean, I started researching life coaching programs probably 10 years ago, no joke. And I would go in and out of being focused. And in the back of my head, it was always there. And then I talked to a grad, and then I talked to Caitlin, and I just felt it in my gut, that it was right. I love that it's by women, for women. I love that aspect. I love this community support. You could feel it immediately that you would be supported throughout the entire process. And I like the community piece. I like that there were live classes where we could learn and hold each other accountable and grow together. That was really important for me, because that's how I learned the best. And I definitely needed that accountability. So I think it was just all of those things put together.
Yeah. Navlet, what about you? Thinking back during, I guess, when you initially discovered the program and everything like that, why did you end up making that choice?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Navlet Paul. I'm a licensed clinical social worker by background, and I'm looking for a new career. And at the end of last year, I decided, what can I do differently that is not so much placing people into boxes and following a prescribed diagnosis. And I wanted to just be able to help individuals work through the here and now. And I found the IGC program and was right away blown away. The empowerment piece, women empowerment. As I met a few of you ladies via a consultation, it was evident that the personal touch was also what drew me in. The guidance, helping me to clarify some of my goals. How can I move through this program, take off my social work hat and put on more of a coaching hat, and then learning the difference. It helped me to really develop the skills that I know that I could really move forward with. It provides powerful insights into how can I elevate not only the academic end of my business, but my personal journey. It's really for me a matter of how to turn my ambition into reality. And this investment was awesome, absolutely awesome for me. And today it was a bittersweet day because we graduated at the 12 o'clock class, and it was beautiful. But the community that has been formed for us in this group of graduates, it was hard to let go of. But of course, I don't have to let go of it because you guys are always there and always willing to lend a helping hand. But just the community, the enhancement of accountability, and the academic guidance.
Thank you for sharing. Allison, I'll let you go last but not least.
Good evening, everybody. So exciting. This feels like it just happened for me too. I came to the open house before I signed up, and I graduate Saturday. So something to look forward to. Also looked at various coaching, and it was I look at these other programs and I think they're missing this, they're missing this, they're missing this. And when I saw IGC, it was they have everything that I'm looking for: the support, the coaching, the techniques. They have the business side of it. And on top of that, it was the connection, the women, the support that Anita and Navlet have already said. It just felt like it was a community of people who were there to support you and root you on and want you to succeed. There's nothing held back. It's you want something, you ask that help, and you get it. And the community of women in the classes is great. The teachers are fantastic. And I also really liked all of the extra resources that are provided. I don't even feel like I've gone through a fourth of them. I'm so excited to continue to go back and look at all the resources that I haven't yet gone through. And I know that's going to be even more of a boost to my business. So thank you.
Yeah. Anybody, again, if you have any questions for the current students, let me know. We have a lot of sample questions here, but I'm going to I'm just going to go through and figure out which ones are okay, let's talk about this one because people are always curious to hear like the moves you actually made in the program, things that you created or you started creating that you're going to launch now that you're graduated. If you did get clients through the program, would love to know. So I'm going to go backwards this time. So Allison, I'll start with you. So what are some of the results or things that you've created? If you want to talk about any client stuff, whatever comes to mind when you think about the results that you've had in the program.
Sure, I've dabbled in several different things. Currently, I have 7 one-on-one clients. I do monthly workshops, and I like to keep them rather small, so around 10. I also do sort of a unique thing with a couple of women where they didn't necessarily need like consistent coaching. And so I created a journal coaching model where I provide them with prompts and they fill out their journal prompts and then I give them feedback through email. And that's been working great. And then I'm just about to launch a group coaching in the next month or two. And I'm excited about that. It's about trying to keep it around like 3 or 4 women to get started and then see how that goes. So very exciting. Yes. And I haven't even graduated. So I'm so excited about all the possibilities and the support that has been provided.
And also, I'm so sorry, Brandy is on here. I would love, Brandy, if you would be willing. Sorry. I have been trying to track all the notifications, people coming in and out, and not to put you on the spot at all, Brandy, but I know I just saw on Facebook today, I think that you just launched something pretty freaking cool, in my opinion, and I would love to give you space to maybe share about that if you're open.
Hi. Hi, Brandy. I am known as the Confidence Dealer on Instagram and TikTok. I've made a bunch of posts recently, so I don't know what it might have been.
You're doing, I think it's a workshop and it's like boardroom to bedroom or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, so in addition to being my day job right now as a poker dealer, and I've been doing coach training along with this, so I'm now a life coach and a poker dealer. But I'm also a sex educator, and I'm teaching a Blow His Mind Sensual Delight class next month that I've done before and I will be doing again. So I do in-person workshop and one-to-one coaching, and I just launched my group coaching beta program for healing and self-love. This IGC has been an amazing experience, so many connections, and I love the community. I am so happy to have chosen this program in the sense of that you work for yourself, not by yourself. And our coach training, the whole cohort has been so supportive, and I just can't say enough good things about it. And I'm so excited to go on the retreat and meet all the people in person.
Yes. Yeah. So we have retreats that we do a couple times a year in person, and we have the next one coming up that's in Scottsdale, Arizona in October. So if you're an in-person person and you get a lot out of that, keep that on your radar too. Okay, I think we have time to maybe do one more. Let's see. I think this is another big one that I hear a lot is like, what happens after the fact and what kind of support do you get? And again, we've talked about the circle, but again, there's people in here that aren't in it. So how would you describe the support that you get outside of just the classes? And again, maybe Anita, if you're open to sharing first, I'll have you go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the support's incredible. And this is my plug. If you choose to enroll, is take advantage of it. While you're in the program, you have the stuff that's more structured, but they have open coaching calls multiple times a month on different topics. They have the co-working that they mentioned already. In the circle, I know we talked about it briefly already, but I'm constantly asking questions because you get different perspectives, which I think is really important. It can be something like, how do you structure your contract? And then you get different perspectives, or how do you structure your schedule? So I don't have any fear that now that we've graduated, that's going to go away. It's just always there. And the people, the people who manage the organization, the people who are the teachers, they're constantly reaching out and constantly opening their doors saying, if you need help, if you have questions, reach out.
Yeah. And lastly, and I'll just do this quick. So take a second and think 2 to 3 lines. What would you say to someone who is really on the fence? Because I think most of us had that. I mean, I had that experience. I actually was the last person to enroll in my cohort, and I was late. I like missed a class or two because I had to get over so much worry about like the fear of being successful or whatever it is. I think a lot of people, again, it's a big decision. So what would you say in 2 to 3 sentences for someone who is right there and is trying to make this decision, whether to like jump and to go for it or actually pursue something that they've been thinking about in the coaching industry? So what would you all say? And whoever wants to go first, you can have at it.
I could go first, Nicolette. I would say make your ambition reality. Invest in yourself. It is so worth it. Just jump. Just jump. You won't regret it.
I can go again. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I also think that this is one of the best investments that you can make in yourself, not only as having a new career as a life coach, but the work that you do on yourself while you're in this training program is like unmatched.
Yeah, same as Brandy. You're getting life coaching this entire time. So that is included, right? Like you are constantly getting coached by your peers, by the faculty member. I don't know what you guys call yourselves, but like you feel like a different person at the end. Like if you are committed, like the amount of change that you will experience is like, it's just unprecedented.
I feel like if you're on the fence, you're here for a reason anyway. Just jump over that fence. There are so many people that are there to support you. And it's an investment, like the other lady said, that you are getting back tenfold. The change that has happened in me in the last 6 months would have never happened as quickly without this program.
That's a beautiful note to kind of wrap up on because, yeah, coaching collapses time. Time is the one resource that you cannot get back. And when you can help somebody collapse the amount of time and you give them back time or you save them time, that is like one of the most powerful gifts that you can possibly give someone is the gift of more time doing the things that they love, more time with the people they love, more time experiencing all of what life has to offer them. If you have any more questions, Caitlin and I are here. We're here and available. We can talk you through some of these things. Again, these are some of the pieces that we love to coach around. Admissions calls are not just like giving information. You got pretty much all the information already and the links with the information that we didn't have explicitly on the screen. But we can also coach you a little bit through, again, whether it's the financial planning piece, if it's the mindset piece, it is what we are trained to do. It is our bread and butter. You're welcome to go on and book a call. Don't be scared. No one's going to come at you. We can only help you if we know that you're there and you need us. And so truly do not hesitate to reach out with any questions. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Thank you.